So hi everyone. Hey, I've also been in the States for many years. Considering the move back. I'm not familiar with the annuity, but in terms of the retirement accounts, whether it's traditional, Roth, even the 401k. So once you change residency, is there a restriction on what you can invest in? And is there a difference? And I think somebody once told me that at T. Rowe Price. So should I leave the 401k untouched? So is there a difference in terms of what I can invest depending on what kind of umbrella retirement
There is
plan?
you mean with the 401k money or with your outside money?
The retirement.
Retirement funds are already, I imagine, in some investments that are based in America, correct?
Correct. Yeah.
And is your question, do you want to take them out and try to move them to some tax deferred situation in Germany or what?
I would just want to leave them until whenever I feel like drawing from them.
I think you've got to get your act together before you leave. So you need to think about what are going to be the questions. You gotta anticipate that. You can't just get overseas and then try to fix it. You pick a non-tech state, you get an address, you plan to have that address for the rest of your life.
Oh, I've been in Florida for the last 8 years. So
yeah, so you have an address there. I mean, you try to have an address that you think I can keep this for 50 years. So you never got to move it ever again. And I have a T-Mobile account that's active and it roams pretty much every country. You always need it for codes these days. You've got to keep it active, I think.
Yeah.
I think if you have a Roth, though, but if you're going to move to Germany, probably you're going to want to pull the money out. What's going to be my structured way to get the money out of my Roth, or what am I going to do with it before I get to Germany, unless you want to pay extra tax on it. If you're going to buy a house in Germany and you're going to move there when let's just say when you're 65, you could say the next 10 years, how does it look? When do I want to pull this money out of my traditional IRA? When do I want to move it from my 401k to my traditional IRA? Because you can do a conversion from your 401k to your traditional IRA. That's a non-tax move. And then the next move is when to pay tax and move it into your Roth. And then all the money could come out of your Roth in the year before you move to Germany to buy a house, let's say, in Germany where you're going to live, if that's what you're going to do. You could spend the next 10 years.
So you're saying, but generally would be trying to get as much as possible into the Roth beforehand and then taking the lump sum.
I mean, it usually makes sense to structure the distributions and the Roth conversion into your income over a period of time than all in 1 year, right?
Right. Yeah, exactly. That's what I would think.
You don't want to get to age 64 here in 9 years.
Okay. Thank you.
Nice to meet you. Have a good weekend.
Nice to meet you too. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.